What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all for being here, taking a look, seeing what I got going. Y'all know what it is. It's Woe Fragrances. If this is your first time tuning in, then hey, I appreciate you. Welcome. Hey, if you've seen something that sparked your interest, well, I hope I can hold your attention because this is what we do here. We do fragrance reviews and all that good stuff. Things are new, old, cheap, niche. I kind of tackle it all. So if you've seen by the thumbnail, of course, we have a haul today from Jomanshop by Lattafa. Now, let me say this first off. It should have been 3 fragrances, but Lattafa kind of played me. Or shall I say, Jomanshop kind of played me because they said 1 to 2 weeks possible for shipment, but they didn't. They gave me after a few days, I received a tracking number for the fragrances, and 2 of them came. So I guess one of them wanted to be a little bit bougie and get its own review when it comes. So we're going to go ahead and not wait on that. We're going to go ahead and pop these open, and I'm going to give you my take on them, let you know what they're supposed to be smelling like and all that good stuff, and just jump right on into the review. First one on that list we're going to discuss is going to be this buddy right here. Now, some of y'all may be familiar with Lattafa. It is considered a clone house. I believe they probably make some fragrances that are not clones, but that's what we got right here. And like as stated, these came from Jomanshop. So I initially went on the Jomanshop site because I follow Ash from Gent Sense, and he was talking about the Mancera fragrances were on sale at Jomanshop and had a code and everything. But come to find out, these were on sale as well. So I was like, well, I can get 3 of these that smell like, because I was thinking about Cedrat Boise and Mancera, and one of these fragrances is supposed to be a clone of that. So, and these fragrances, none of them were over $20. Well, I take that back. The one that didn't show up yet, now I'll tell you now, it's a side. It was $22. So that one right there is going to get its own little review for me. It's a diva. We know why. But anyway, back on a more serious note. First fragrance is, if I can speak this, Ijazi Intensive Silver. Now, I've seen some reviews on this one. Of course, people saying what it kind of smells like, and some people saying it don't really smell like it, and most had the agreement that it was a great fragrance nonetheless. So that gave me enough reason to go ahead and buy it. And let me say off top, Lattafa makes some big ass boxes, like, yeah, ridiculous. So presentation, very shiny silver box, intensive silver. Makes sense because this is an intense silver chrome ass box. So anyway, and continue with the silver because the bottle meets that same description. It's actually a very nice bottle, and I say hefty. For this to be $15, yes, you heard me. This is what I paid for this. I don't know if it was with the discount or if it's the normal price of it, but this was, I think it was 14 something with tax and everything. It came up to 15, almost $16. But this is a very healthy bottle, and I like the color scheme and everything. I really do. So what everyone comparing it to, of course, was La Nuit de L'Homme Blue Electrique. Fragrance that this is supposed to be inspired after, that a lot of people are saying, is La Nuit de L'Homme Blue Electrique. Now, I've never smelled it because, as y'all know, if you don't know, it was like discontinued after, maybe a year of being out, if that. A lot of people, it was being hyped, and then La Nuit de L'Homme or YSL said, we ain't making no more of them. So I never got to smell it. Of course, La Nuit de L'Homme itself has always been like one of the staples of date night fragrance that people always talk about and revere. I don't have that either, but I do have what back in the day people was hyping to say was one of the most greatest smelling like La Nuit de L'Homme, and that is Salvatore Ferragamo Black. F Black. So I do have that. You know, of course, y'all know it's a lavender and black pepper, fresh spicy bomb. So with the cardamom, the main player, this is what this is supposed to have in it also. Some of those same nuances. So they're saying it's like the Lana We Alone / Blue Electric Killer. So let's see. You know, we're just going to jump right into it. And I also seen, which I never smelled this either, but looking at the bottle, someone else compared it to By Killian's, damn, I mentioned it, but now I can't think of the fragrance. If I think of the fragrance, I'll put it right there and y'all read it. But yeah, they saying it more so to them would be a clone of that. And people are just trying to make it Blue Electric. So, weak ass itemizer. Okay, in the air. In the air, I mean, I'm getting maybe some lavender. It's very fresh to me. I'm getting a soapiness. Like, I have to look up the notes, which I don't have. It's very fresh in the top, which Blue Electric, I guess that would make sense, seeing as how it was kind of a blue fragrance, and you know, they're normally freshies. In the air, I'm not getting a whole lot of cardamom. I'm gonna have to put this on skin. I just kind of want to smell F Black in the air. Good atomizer. And I say there's nothing compares. Like, it smells nothing alike in the air. Like cardamom, black pepper right off the top in that one. I didn't get that with this. So, did they fool me? Are they hyping this just to make people go buy it? Because atomizer did a little better right then, but I mean, it definitely has a pleasant smell. Off the skin, I'm still getting a whole lot of freshness. You do get the lavender. You do get the lavender. It's a shower jelly scent kind of to me. I get hints of the cardamom. It is definitely in the back though. It is not a prime player. It is like a co-star at best, a role player in this. Unlike normal Lana We Alone stuff, it's like in that, the cardamom is right there. It'll be interesting to see this settle, how it settles down. Like I said, just a little bit off that from that initial blast. After it's calming down a little bit, I'm getting a little bit more of the fresh spiciness. Like, you know, there may be some nuances of some kind of spiciness, black pepper or something. I mean, for a $15 fragrance, it's a good pickup. I can't say that I believe this probably smells like a discontinued Blue Electric because it's very simple to me, and I feel like Blue Electric would have been a little bit more complex and a little more, you know, depth to it than what I just smelled from that. But it's a nice fragrance. Okay, moving right along, we're going to check out Lattafa's Riot Silver, or whatever, Rayet, however you want to say it. Again, Lattafa has big ass boxes. Now, what I'm going to do with these two fragrances, and I'm going to include them in my weekly rotation this week and see how they perform, see how they develop and all that good stuff. So I get a real full review for you all the next time around. And I'll probably be including a side with that video. So this is just first impressions. And first impressions of this box is pretty neat. And it feels like one of those boxes on a mystery show that I'm going to have to figure out how to open this bitch. Does it slide out of there? Oh, okay. Okay. Looky there. Wow, wow. So it just pops up like that, and it sits snugly right there. This is a nice presentation feels like you're getting something very premium for under $20. This was like $18, $19. Yeah. Okay, that's a box worth keeping. We're not just gonna throw that because it's actually solid cardboard. You hear that? It has that texture on there. This has a real like little emblem right here. I mean, this is crazy that they can sell this for that price. So, check out the presentation of this. And as I said when I was talking about it earlier, this one here is supposed to be a clone or dupe of Cedrat Boise. One of the reasons why I didn't go ahead and go Mansera and pick it up, I was like, well, let's see what this is talking about. Again, neat presentation. I mean, actually the bottle looks a little feminine, but it is what it is. Now, you hear a click like that, but that's just how hard you got to push it down for it to hold. I don't believe it actually snaps into place, but it is snug as fuck. So I feel like that'll probably loosen up after time, and maybe it won't be such a good idea to pick it up like that. But for now, hey, you can pick it up like that. It works. Simplistic, just got a stuck label on there. The juice, let me show you. I do have a Cedrat Boise decant here. That juice is, as you can see, a yellow texture. This juice, yellow texture. So far they're doing pretty good. But let's see what the smell actually. Atomizer is pretty much weak, just like that one. Okay. In the air, this thing is very sweet, spicy, candied. Like, that smells damn good. I think there's like, I've seen some notes, it's a pineapple, this and that, which is probably one of the reasons why they compare it to Cedrat Boise and maybe Hasselblad, but those aren't that sweet. Like, I gotta put this, okay, let's spray them in the air again. Because I know Cedrat Boise kind of has a fruitiness, but I don't feel like it's that. No. With Cedrat Boise, you get a muskiness right from the top, like some green nuances or something. It's more of a kick of I don't know, some lemony or something kind of petrolish, for lack of a better way to put it. Yeah, that doesn't smell the same at all like that. Like, maybe I should spray these on a strip and see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a strip. All right, 2 strips. Let's see. We're gonna start off. Cedrat Boise. The decant wants to roll everywhere. All right, wasting that. Yeah. And just to be honest, people talk about it so much, but I'm not a huge Cedrat Boise fan. It's cool, but man. But it does do what they say it do. It's Mansera. All right. Get a lot of alcohol off the tester strip. Make sure I'm not just smelling that, because I got more of that scent then. Okay. I gotta make sure it's not just in my nose, because on the strip, I do get more of that zinginess, greenness, whatever, lemony, petrolish feel, muskiness that I get from it's choking me out, Cedrat Boise. But like I said, this is definitely a lot sweeter. Definitely not a one-to-one clone. Don't go into it thinking that. But I get it. I get it off skin. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that nuance that I'm talking about kicks in more off the skin. Definitely. And now let me say this. I actually like the sweetness of this a little more. Like, I feel like this would probably be an any time a year fragrance, actually, because it has enough sweetness, which Cedrat Boise, I believe, is considered the same thing. It has a sweetness to work in the wintertime, definitely fall, spring, summertime, be a little light on the sprays. I try it out this week. It's getting into the 80s and stuff here in Atlanta. So this will be a good test on, can you wear this in the summer? Will it choke you the fuck out? Yeah. Solid. Definitely solid. Wouldn't dare compare it to like how they compare those to Creed Aventus, and to me they shouldn't. This is it's in the same vein that it stands on its own. Good pickup again for $18. I'm with it all day, especially with the nice presentation, all that stuff. Let's kind of circle back to silver, intensive silver, whatever. Still not a lot of cardamom. Not a lot of cardamom. This is a nice bluish type fragrance for the summertime. Dumb reach, spray it and go. Maybe gem. Yeah, it doesn't have, I don't think this is going to perform that good, to be honest. Nothing groundbreaking at all about that, y'all. I mean, $15, what you gonna do? I actually say don't go into it trying to think you're gonna smell Blue Electric or Lana Weed Alone, period. They tripping. Unless my skin chemistry is just not doing what theirs did, I don't smell it. Yeah. And I keep knocking my fucking mic. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like I said, stay tuned for when I actually do the full review of my weekly rotations. If you haven't watched my last weekly rotations, go back and check them out. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. This is Wolf Fragrances. Thank y'all for coming.